Hello everyone and welcome back to Starting From Scratch on the map Polowa. So in the first episode we found our farm. We had a quick tour around. We found obviously that somebody'd left their washing out on our washing line, and a load of bread was going mouldy inside as well. But in the first episode we cleared out a load of trees and we got them sold. So we went from zero to £5,217, which is absolutely fantastic, considering we're starting from scratch. Now, ultimately, I know that once I've sold the rest of these trees, that income is going to slow down considerably for quite a while. So the next part really is I want to get this side of the field all cut up and hopefully ready that we can stick a cultivator through it. Now, looking at it, I think I'm going to have to go with a lawnmower first. So I'm actually going to lease a lawnmower. But before I do that, I actually need to get rid of these scarecrows. And I believe I've got a tyre over here as well, somewhere as well. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of these scarecrows. And then, yeah, where there should be a tyre. And there's a tyre. We need to get rid of that before we can then come through the lawnmower. And then, yeah, we'll hopefully be in a good place then to hopefully try and get this field turned round into a field that we can put a crop in. Poof, just like that. Now they've gone. Yeah, so we've removed them. I had to do it obviously in the construction menu. I didn't want to obviously I thought I'd do it as a bit of a jump cut. So yeah, so obviously we don't need to see that part, but I've got rid of them. And the next part really is that we need to, like I say, go and get a mower. So we're actually going to head to the shop, go pick up a mower now. And yeah, in our good old trusty Lizard T25. Let's see, once we get to the shop, we'll pick up what mower we're going to have a look at. Here we are now, just rocking up at the shop. So we need to hire a mower. And obviously, apologies if you've watched Daggerwin's Vintage Survival series. There will be similar equipment that's used in this. Obviously, I can't rent this at the moment. If I was to lease that, it's going to cost me $612. It's way too much. So obviously, I've had to go through and install some mods, and ultimately, this is just a cheap mod or a cheap item that and I've got the power to run it. Obviously, the tractor I've got has only got 30 HP, so at the moment this is perfect. Really, don't want to change the attachers. No, we don't want to give me. We don't want to make it cost me any more money, so we'll just leave it like that for now. I'm just going to lease it at £61. Perfect. We have got the lease to buy mod as well, so ultimately over time, if we end up keeping this, then yeah, we're going to want a bigger lawnmower at some point. But right now, why is that falling over? There we go. I accidentally left a manual attach on from another save from where this, obviously I didn't realise it transfers across. But yeah, so I'm reversing into it and bang, it fell straight over. Managed to get it fixed, and yeah. So I'll get back to the farm. We'll get this. We'll start the mowing, and yeah, really see what we've got to work with. So ultimately, once we've cut this all up, I need to think about really whether or not we hire a baler and just obviously we can sell the grass, and that'll probably just do us some good really. Let's start down the other end, and we'll work our way down. We're going to do this side of the field first, get this all cut up, and then we'll have a look at clearing the other side in another episode maybe. Like I say, we'll probably do a time lapse now, and yeah, see you again soon. And there we go, that's that done. So that took longer than I thought it would actually. It shows you just how narrow this this mower is, but there's quite a lot of grass here. So I think it's really going to be worth us. I mean, I could do some tidying up later over there. I think it's going to be worth us getting a windrower, getting that windrowed, and then actually selling it as bales. Potentially keeping a couple for when we get some animals in the future. But yeah, just yeah. Oh, I picked it back up by accident. I do think that it would just be it'd be advantageous. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, I mean, we've got quite a lot of grass here. It says it's harvested. I think. I mean, let's have a look how much it costs to rent them both. So yeah, so here's the windrow I was looking at. Windrow mode, tether mode. Okay, so oh wow, we can actually do both. So we can actually turn it into hay and then sell the bales. But that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? So if I was to lease that, that's going to cost me 40. That's going to cost me 40 quid. Okay, £40. Again, if I was to rent it as a tether lease, it's still 40 quid. Okay. Okay, and what about the baler? So to lease that one, that would be £408 for the baler. And let's have a look at the trailer that goes with it. And the auto bale load, ignore the license plate, that's where I've set up for the shop. And then the auto baler load lease, that would cost me 200. So it's about £1,000. Do we think I'll make £1,000 in bales? I'd like to think so. So we'll get this one leased first. We'll go pick that one up from the shop. And yeah, £40 is not too bad. To the shop. Let's go and pick it up. Come on then, trusty tractor. Let's go. This field is already looking so much better. Come on. It always takes a while pulling away this one. There we go. There we go. It's almost like it needs a little stroke. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, this field is always looking so much better. Like I said, I don't want to use the whole field. I want to try and keep some of the end, at the other end. I want to try and keep that for storage space. So I'll probably use at least 3/4 of that side there. But I've still got the other side to do yet as well. So again, once I've got both sides cut, then I'll get them both cultivated, and then plant a seed. Probably going to go for wheat in the first instance, whatever's going to make us the most amount of money. But like I say, if we keep the wheat, once we get some chickens, that'll at least they'll have some food. Save buying it from the shop. There we go. There's the windrower. Doesn't look like much, does it? Really doesn't. Pick that one up. Ideal. Back to the farm again. There's lots of to and fro in at the moment, but it is what it is. Needs must and all that. Oh, if I can take these free bricks. The bricks. So yeah, so far, considering we're just halfway through the day, £5,115. It's not too bad really, for considering we started the day on £0. But like I said, most of that income at the moment is coming from trees that ultimately I've only got a couple left on the other side. What are you doing? Oh, disappeared. Scary deer. So what was that deer doing in the tree? Almost a bit like Roach. The Witcher 3, sort of running around on the always find them around on the shed roofs and stuff like that, building roofs. Alright, so I want to start down this end to get that windrow going into the middle. We've got obviously over here as well. Got some. Right. This is just activated, isn't it? It's just removing. Yeah, there's no turning it on. Yeah, okay. Wow, it goes at quite a pace this as well. We are flying along. Already, this is far quicker than I anticipated. Brilliant. What a brilliant piece of equipment this is, just for this, for the price and stuff. Let's say we can get 2 little rows now going. 1 little row, sorry. All into 1 row. I don't know actually how much I'm collecting here, but I'm sure it's better than nothing. This is flying along. Even if we end up just keeping some of the bales for ourselves. Quite hard trying to work out where it's been. I think that's about right. Hopefully I'm not missing any. It's not the biggest of swaths, that. I mean, it wasn't the greatest grass, we know that. We know obviously it was all hedges and stuff like that, but I thought it might be worth something. Probably going to regret this. This could be a waste of money in a bit once I've collected all the grass and realised I've got like 3 bales from it all. Mind you, those rows don't look too bad actually. Look, they've got a little bit of grass to them. And obviously they're not going to be the biggest bales either coming out of that small baler. Oh, I need to at some point get someone to come pick this car up and get out of the way. How cool would it be if I could pick that up with a trailer and tow it off? It's a shame that obviously being a fixed item the game doesn't quite work that way, but I'm sure it will do one day. We keep saying about the things that FS22 will do, but I doubt that'll be one of them. A tow feature would be really good. Give another level of immersion. If something breaks down, you better go and tow it. There may be mods already out there that allow you to do the towing, I'm not quite sure, but I've seen that you can get like a rope pack and stuff like that for a front loader or for a front weight, but I think that's literally just there for visuals only. I don't actually think it works as a almost like a just potentially broke that piece of equipment. I don't think it acts as like a proper tow hitch. Also, almost similar to what Snow Runner does. That'd be quite good. We can go up there to apply a winch, pull things along. Got to remember in a bit, I've got to try and get a baler into this location as well. That's going to be tough. This fence, whoever put this fence here, I mean, I know they were trying to protect their land, but it's not actually doing me any favours. Something that potentially I'll have to remove at some point. Let me know in the comments if you think I should get rid of it, or if you think it adds to it. If it adds to it, then I'll leave it there, but I think I might need to remove it just to give me some greater flexibility when moving around the farm. Or maneuverability, sorry. Let's just go over here, this one's just want to get that all up. Just get it all lined up. I know it's breaking those rows a little bit, but okay, let's get that raised up. Okay. I mean, that's already looking much better. I mean, you consider a minute earlier it was like this without obviously the trees. We've already made great progress. I think for the next part really is to obviously we've got a couple of items rented and we want to try and make use of them as quickly as possible. So ideally I want to probably not the greatest place to put that. I want to get this area cleared now, so we need to come in now with the trees with a handsaw and get these all chopped down. So we're going to need the trailer again. So trailer's in here. Open up. There we go. Right, so we know that these aren't going to be anything. These don't end up being anything, so we can get rid of these as quickly as possible. That way then we can just focus on what big trees we have left. That one. It's a shame they don't turn into any wood. That is a pine. I can keep that one. It's just these weird offshoot ones. There's another scarecrow there. Have to get rid of him in a bit. There we go. Any more of those, or are now proper trees? I think now they're all proper trees. So there's a couple of trees to cut down here. Let's see if we can get them cut down. last time I was cutting them down, they were all these trees ended up being not falling over, but that's fallen straight away. Let me get rid of this. I haven't gone short enough to get rid of the stump. Let's get rid of this first. Oh, I've just lost that piece. That's a shame. Ta-da! Where's the stump? Oh, it wants to go even shorter. Now we're cutting the weird little bits off it here, aren't I? Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's cut this into nice shapes. Once these tree trunks, once this trunk is cut into smaller pieces, it might be easier for me to get to that stump then. Got to come to a length that they'll fit in the trailer. So this little handsaw model is it going to pick up? There we go. Little handsaw mod is lovely. Really fit. I think it really fits in, and actually it's not too loud either. Chainsaws in this game can be really loud, and so yeah, it's quite beneficial that it's not, especially when you're doing so much wood cutting at the moment. Whoa! Picked up. How did I do that? Picked up 2. I think 3. What happened there? Oh, clearly been working out at the gym a lot. Okay. This little pathetic piece here, look at this. Hello, I'd like to sell some wood, please. How much wood are you selling? This piece here. Just that. There should be some more here somewhere. Here we go. I think that's it. Hopefully I can get rid of this stump now. There we go. Now we can get rid of it. There we go. And that's the lumberjack mod for anyone asking. Gives you greater options with get rid of wood, which just makes it a little bit easier. So that's that one there. And for example, when you go to cut it here, it should then tell you what the length of it's going to be. So as you can see down the bottom right, it says pine, what type of tree, and how long the tree is going to be on its cut. There we go. We go up there. Oh, stand back up. There we go. And it should then tell you also the weight. Oh, don't crash on the house. Wowzers. Okay. Let's get again here. You can see here. Oh, it's not quite showing you. But yeah, it should show you the different lengths of wood you're going to have. There we go. Okay. So if we get all rid of this, it's landed straight on the trailer. So here it should tell you 2 different. No, it's if I've got that one showing. So if I've got this one showing here, then on the left-hand side, you can see, look, it's showing you the right-hand piece is 1.9 meters and the other pieces. So you can really get into a decent length. So if you know the length of your trailer, you can imagine you're doing this with a tape measure, as most lumberjacks would probably carry a tape measure. There you go. And it also should then tell you the weight. Yeah, so this is 77 kilo. Wow, I am strong. Hopefully, we're not putting too much weight into this trailer and we'll be able to get it all back up. Wood around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Any more? Yeah, there's the last piece, I think. No, there's one more piece. Lovely. Well, do you know what? It should be another couple of thousand. Well, not from this one tree. But, well, there's 2 trees. No. Oh, that was a good catch. It could have really hurt myself there. Right, let's get that all strapped down. Nope. There we go. Let's get rid of this tree trunk. Right, there we go. It was being a right nightmare, that piece. Okay. So, yeah, let's get to the shop and get this wood sold. Always takes a while pulling away, this one. Not to the shop. Where are we going? We're going to the lumber yard to get this sold. Here we are, back again at the lumber yard. Let's get this wood sold. See how much it's going to earn us. Say we're eventually, once all this wood sells out, or sorry, once I've chopped all the trees down, and ultimately our income's going to stop for a while, and I'll have to start picking up contracts. Where's this sell point here? I always forget. Where is it? There it is. Wow, £1,000 from all that wood. That was decent, very decent. Yes, okay, wrong button. This press. Yeah, so that was it's another £1,000 and £44, 6,147. That is looking very good. You can see, like I said, once we've chopped all the trees down, we're not going to have that sort of income for a while. So we're going to have to be picking up contracts where we can to help out other farmers. Do love the little drive down to the farm though, down past this. It all feels so rustic. These are fields here, so number field 28 on my right, and 24 and 23. They're all fields eventually I'd want to buy. So then the farm's down here, animals, machinery, be brilliant. Obviously very small fields, but obviously at the moment we've only got very small machinery. This field is coming on loads. I'll say if we can get that baled, I think we could make some decent money. I say decent money for us at the moment. Yeah, okay. I think we'll call it there for today's episode. Thanks very much if you've tuned in, and we'll see you again in the next episode. Cheers!